Hello YouTube, Dan here, or Danimal, or Danaman69, whatever you want to call me. I've got a game of Summit here on, no, not a game of Summit, what the fuck am I on about? A game of Domination on the map Summit, and my KD at the end is 51-13, because everyone cares about that, right? And I'm using the AK-74U, most people probably hate the fact I'm using that, but you know, I like that gun. And that's pretty much it on the gameplay. And I've got another dream to tell you, and I had this dream about not long ago, to be honest. It was when I woke up this morning. I had this dream, and yeah, it was a weird dream. It might be a bit hard to explain, so if I sound retarded trying to explain it, then you know why. So it started off like me and my friend Maz. Maz is a guy that I play with a lot on Xbox Live, and I've known him for a while. His gamer tag's Mazman69. You've probably seen him. I don't know if he's in this game, I can't remember. But yeah, you've probably seen him on my videos. And yeah, he was in the dream and somebody else was. And we was walking down this alleyway, and there was this guy in a suit behind us. And he looked at us, and I was like, okay, that's weird. So we just carried on walking. And then he started following us. And he was like getting closer and closer, so I turned around and I said, why are you following us? And he said he's not following us, and I was like, okay, but you clearly are, sort of thing. So I carried on walking, and he was still following us. And then turned around again and I was like, you are following us? And he's like, I'm not following you. And he was clearly following us. And then he got so close, like literally about a foot behind us. Like he was literally pretty much walking with us, and I was like thinking, what the fuck? And it turned out that the person was actually myself. Like I was following myself in my dream, which is pretty fucking creepy. And then I was the closer he got, the more weirder it got. And he got so close that like he was literally touching me, and when he touched me, he kind of like morphed into me. So like we both became one kind of thing. And I died. He like took over my body. And it turned out that I woke up. Well, I didn't wake up, but I woke up in the dream sort of thing. I must have died and came back to life. And what it was like all of a sudden I knew what had happened, and it was the government had made like clones of every single person in the world, and those clones would like live your life but like one step behind you at a time. So once they lived the whole of your life and did everything to the point that you was at, when they got to the point that you was at and touched you, they would morph into you and then like take your body over, and you'd die. And then your body would just be controlled by this clone like thingy, whatever the fuck it was. So I came back to life, and I realised that I was a little kid, and the little kid clone of me was like coming for me. It was gonna try and like morph into me again. So I started running. And like, I took my jacket off to try and disguise myself so I wasn't the same person or something. But like I was running away, and this was on my street that I was running away as well, which is pretty weird. And I managed to get to one of my mates, and I was like, oh, we need to get out of here. And like, my mate drives, and he was like, oh, what's the matter? And I was like, just let me in the car, we've got to go. So he started driving, and like I was like, look at that, everyone's clones, everyone. And there was this girl in the car with us, and literally we saw her in the car, and then we saw her clone in the car like drive by. We drove by her clone literally about 20 times. We saw her like over and over again. It was just weird as fuck. Next thing I know, she's trying to jump out the car. She's like, I've got to get out. And I was like, no, you can't get out, you're gonna die. And like she tried to get out the car, and then I stopped her. And then all of a sudden this fucking hand came through the car seat that we were sitting on, and it was her hand. So it was the clone of her underneath the chair, seat, whatever thing somehow, which was just fucked up. And it like broke through, so we shat ourselves, stopped the car, jumped out, started running, and her clone was like chasing me, and then another clone was chasing my other friend, his clone was chasing him. And as she was chasing me, her clone it had like the white face, like it was a proper white face, and it looked like a Halloween mask kind of. It was proper fucking creepy and weird. And then I said to her clone, I was like, look behind you, and it looked behind it, and as it looked behind it, it slowed down. So I kept saying to her, "Look behind you," and she kept doing it for some reason, some spasticated clone, I suppose. And then I was like, "Oh, just look behind you," and I kept looking behind you. And then I went down to the same alleyway, and I was like, "For fuck's sake, my clone's going to be down here, and it's going to like kill me." And then it turned out that as I went down this alleyway, I said to the clone that was chasing me, which was the girl's clone, I said to it, I was like, "That's it now, I've had enough. I'm waking up." And then I just woke up. I woke myself up. And I was like, what the fuck just happened? Weird as fuck. So yeah, that was my creepy ass dream that I had. For some reason, I just have creepy dreams. I did another commentary about my another dream that I had. And that was another fucked up dream. I don't know why, but my dreams are just weird. Every time I have a dream they're weird, but when they're nightmares or they're fucked up, they don't scare me for some reason. I don't get scared of nightmares anymore. Fuck knows why, I just don't. But yeah, that was that really. And before that I had another dream about the whole world had been like blown up by a nuke or some shit, and I had to go to this place to do something. I can't remember what I had to do, but I know I had to do something. And there was this like people trying to kill us, and I had a gun and I was shooting people. And then I walked up to this there was like a building, and in the middle of these two buildings there was a bridge, and on this bridge there was this sniper, and his accuracy was just fucking phenomenal. Like, he would just shoot you as soon as you put your head up, he would take it off. And so I then put my head up. So what I did was like I ran around the edge of the building so that he couldn't see me. I went and like flanked behind him and killed him. And then like I went into the building that I was supposed to go into to kill this main guy, I think. I'm not sure what he was, but I think it might have been something to do with the clone dream as well. I think it was a carry. I think I carried on from that dream. I just can't remember it very well. And there was a dog like from... I think I've been playing too much Call of Duty, to be honest. There was a dog, like an attack dog, trying to kill me. There's always dogs trying to kill me in my dreams as well. And this dog, it basically tried to gnaw my arm off, and I ended up killing a dog in my dream, which is a bit sad. But yeah, it had it coming. I didn't want to die. And after that, there was some guy with long blonde hair, and he was like fucking standing there being a weirdo. Apparently it was my brother, which is another weird thing, because my brother doesn't have long blonde hair. And then yeah, that was that dream, and I sort of it sort of like turned into the clone dream after that. But I think that's pretty much it for the dream. I can't remember anymore. But that is a weird dream. I think you'd have to agree that my dreams are fucking strange as fuck. And I just wanted to tell you people my dreams because they're weird, and yeah, I thought you guys might enjoy something weird. And yeah, thought I'd tell you. So yeah, I told you my dream. And this game's about to end anyway. I didn't think I'd be talking about my dream for that long, but my dream is pretty long. And yeah, so I guess I should say goodbye to you people, and yeah, and then end this domination. I'll do another commentary, and you can listen to my other dreams. If you do like listening to my dreams, leave a comment and tell me. And please like the video, because it does help a lot. If you don't like the video, obviously don't like it, but if you do like it, then like it. But yeah, that's about it for this game. It's about to end now, so I will talk to you people when I do another commentary, and have a good day and goodbye.